Hey y'all, Almanize in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to Almanize TV. Almanize 78 in the building. What's good, D? How you doing, bro? See, you did some good fishing this weekend. What's good with you, man? Make sure y'all subscribe to Fishing and Fit on IG and Facebook. Y'all come on through before this phone get hot. Crazy, man. Come on in. Happy Monday. Today is the first day. Tap, what's good, my boy? What's happening, man? What's good with you? Can I get a mic check? We good? I know y'all gonna hit a fan because I got the AC running, so I apologize. I lost my headphones again. I apologize. Can I get a mic check? Y'all can hear me okay? The movers are here? Okay, good, bro. Big things. Let's get it. I ain't got a lot of time today. I'm gonna be running all day. Happy Monday, everybody. Today is the first day of school for the kiddos here in Minnesota, so we back to it. Working on some things. I got some things coming. I ain't gonna promise because I don't break my promises, right? But I got some big things coming. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna revamp the channel and put this work in. That's what I'm about to start doing. That's what I'm on. I hope y'all on getting to work too. I had an epiphany last night, y'all. I had an epiphany. No BS. No fronting, right? When you look back at the history of our people, and I'm talking about the Black American, right? The Black American. I don't know how to be no African American. I've never been to Africa, right? I'm not Jamaican. I'm not Sangalanese. I'm not Somalian. I'm a Black American. Mike, what's good, bro? How you been, man? Saying I ain't none of that, right? I'm a Black American. Was born here, gonna die here, right? And while today's a different time, right? Today's a different time. I tell y'all, can't nobody stop you unless you want to get stopped, right? The only thing that's really stopping you now, but if I'm being honest with myself, if we talking about how people want to keep referring to the past tense, right? When you think about it, when you being honest about it, I ain't gonna even say think, because we all know the history, right? When you think about it, right? And this live gonna be twofold. Yeah, I told, yeah. Yeah, Almanize, those are the best ones. Right? Kevin, what's good, bro? So when you think about the history, right? Right now in today's time, everybody, most people, I'm not going to say everybody, right? Not everybody. Most people are individualistic, right? Out for self, right? Me, I. But if you being honest, right? If we being honest with ourselves, when it comes to Black Americans, right? The only thing we really had that men and women had, men and women had, was each other. Hey, A-Team, how you doing? Make sure y'all subscribe to A-Team. She got a channel coming up, or she got a channel. She gonna start working, right? The only people we really had was each other. And now our people are so convinced to the one thing that that we know we had, right? The one thing we know we actually had that was tangible. Get in your lane, right? The one thing we actually had, right? The one thing that was actually tangible when it came to personal relationships that we had, our people are convinced that that's not necessary anymore. I don't need no man. I don't need no woman. But that was the only thing we had in this country for real, was each other. It's not our system, right? It's not our country, supposedly, right? We're a permanent minority. The one thing we had to keep us going was each other. Now that's been superseded by feelings. That's been superseded by clout. That's been superseded by money. That's been superseded by careers. Since we all love sports, right? It's football season coming up, baseball season currently, basketball coming back up, right? It don't matter what your favorite team is. It don't matter who your favorite player is, right? They won because they had a team. Yeah, Jordan could get 60, right? Kobe could get 60. Wilt could get 100. But if your team ain't on point, you still losing. If your team not on point, we still losing, bro. This shit is sad, bro. This shit is sad. It's so over with, man. And this goes into the second part of my conversation on this, right? Well, wait. Let me jump back, right? And this is what I tell y'all, right? I don't care what. Hey, married people. Hey, I ain't talking about the people that's. I ain't talking about the people that's just in it for convenience, right? I ain't talking about the people that's married to somebody they just like for the convenience of it. I know people like that. Right? But the couples, the black couples that's in it to win it, right? The black couples that's loving themselves, they winning. Me and my girl winning, bro. Right? It might not be on a scale that some people think, right? It's not. Again, I don't have to measure up to nobody. Me and my girl winning, right? We don't have to want for nothing. We ain't got to go out of our way to do nothing. It's here because we here for each other. Chris, what's good, bro? Exactly, Chris. Right? Serena Williams didn't come great by herself. She had a team. Tiger Woods didn't become great by himself. He had a team. Look at that grass. Go on ahead, y'all. Salem Meadows got it popping. Good. Appreciate you, bro. $20 ball from Tap. I appreciate you always coming through for me, bro. Right? The one thing we had that was tangible and we can actually put our hands on, right? Not Jesus, not God, not faith, right? The one thing we had was family. The one thing we had was a man. One thing a woman had was a man with all his faults and dispositions, right? She had a man that she could count on. Right? That man, no matter what he did, no matter where he worked at, right? Whatever was the fruits of his labor, right? He had somebody who understand, hey, they doing this for me. He's doing this for us. Where is that now? It's not even about what a person doing for you. It's how much they do. Well, he do this and it's not enough. Well, she do this, but it's not a facts, bro. And instead of being the example to your person, right? Instead of being the example to your teammate, right? You the bad coach. You want to ridicule. You want to put them down, right? You don't even want to set the example for them to be what you want them to be. And this goes into part 2 of my conversation, right? Ladies, let me understand y'all something. And this ain't no diss, this ain't no shot. I just want y'all to see if you can understand what I'm saying on this, right? Seeing as how this is not our country at this point in time, seeing how this is not our system, right? The one thing the Black American man had, right, to show you that he was a man, to prove to you his manhood, was the ability to take care of his family. Yeah, the white man, this and that, but if it came down to it, right, I'm gonna protect this house, right? Protect this house. I'm gonna protect this house. I'm gonna make sure this house is fruitful within itself, right? I'm gonna make sure this house is protected. I'm gonna make sure this house is safe for black boys and black girls to come to, so they can learn how to move out in this system that's against us, supposedly, right? And what y'all did in mass, not all y'all, please don't take it personal, but maybe you need to take it personal, right? What y'all did was rob the black man of the one thing he was able to give you. Listen to what I'm saying. Y'all call it independent and living your best life and being on your own. Y'all robbed your man from the very thing, the one thing that he was actually able to give you. You can get dick anywhere. You can have kids with anybody. And for what? And for what? So you can assimilate into the white man system. Now, I can make it even uglier, and I will, because y'all know me, right? This is what this is what we mean. This is what men mean, right? When they tell y'all, all y'all wanted, that women, don't matter who they is, black, white, Mexican, Puerto, right? I ain't gonna even say them, because the majority of them stay with they fucking men, right? But y'all don't give a fuck about the war. Y'all just want to be able to go to the winner. In times of war, they don't kill the women. Why? Because the women always assimilate. They're going to pick the motherfuckers who won the war. They could be married to a man that went off to war to defend their honor, right? To protect their motherland, right? But when he dies and the new regime comes in, they're going to go up under the man that won. But our women always want to have these conversations about loyalty. You not loyal. Yes, Mike Love, that's what I'm saying. Yes, Mike Love, that's what I'm saying. That's why the money is always the conversation, first and foremost, right? We're the most race loyal. The only reason y'all race loyal is because the white man don't choose y'all like that. If white men love black men more than they love black women, excuse me, not black men, that's nasty, right? If white men love black women more than they love Becky's, y'all wouldn't give a fuck. En masse. En masse. The one thing that the man was able to give y'all, y'all took from him, and y'all took it for yourselves. Imagine if every white man, right? Listen, my bad. Imagine if every black man, when they decided they want to have a kid, was like, I'm having a baby by a Spanish chick. I'm having a baby by a white chick. I ain't having no black chick have my baby. That's when they cry, Mike. That's why they be when they see the supposedly the best of us. I ain't gonna say the best of us because there's some shitty men that make money, right? But the dudes that's more financially well off, when they go get a white girl, they be mad as fuck. Be mad. They see a good-looking man, a successful man with a white girl, they heated. They be heated. Because they just want to be able to pick the winner. Well, I should say, they want the winner to pick them. See, but Team Rule, right? That's because you a winner, nigga. Hey, it's because you're a winner, my boy. All that hard work paid off, Rule. All that hard work paid off. All that hard work paid off, my boy. I know, man. I know, bro. I know. I know. We in the catch-22 in the bottom of the ninth, man. Our people are in the catch-22 in the bottom of the ninth, boy. Two outs, nobody on base. Because the very things that we were able to give you no longer apply. Facts, Mike. You're not performing, but you want to get paid more. It might be one or two out there y'all that can ball, but the rest of y'all, huh? Tap, you making my point, bro. You making my point. And it's disheartening, right? It's disheartening. Because at the end of the day, I done said this on here, and I'm not ashamed to say, as a black man, I love black women. I love y'all, bro. I try my best to be the example to the type of man that I believe other men should be, right? But it seems like in my experience, being a stand-up dude it's not the vibe no more. At least among them, I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, right? I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. You ain't gonna change that. That's why I understand. I know how to separate myself from people. I know how to limit access to me. Right? I've learned I'd rather keep my circle. I'd rather keep my circle small than or not have a circle at all at this point. But what it mean when the one thing, the real, I'm talking about, right, the real one thing, the one thing I had to give you, right, as a man, no longer counts anymore. That's when it's time for a man to walk away, correct? The one thing you supposedly needed me for no longer counts. And the only thing that really changes though is the mindset. Our women always work. Our women raise their children, right? Our women clean their houses, right? Our women always worked. Again, this soft life, right? This life where a woman doesn't input, right? That was the white woman's world. Apparently, after the last fiasco, I was told it was my pressure under fire that made her look fix. Yes, sir. See, and harmonize. This is what I'm saying, right? They blame us, saying we want to be like the white man. No, we've always been this. Our women want to be white women. Let's examine the weave in the hair. Not knowing how to cook, not knowing how to raise children correctly. Backbiting and deceiving your husband. That's the white woman. Right? How many tales of back in the 80s did we see of a white woman, right, marrying some dude simply to get over on him? They learned these lessons from white women. Rose, hey, beautiful. How you doing? Make sure y'all subscribe to Rose from the Rubber podcast on YouTube and Instagram. Hey, Rose, I'm gonna be honest with you. They want to switch. They want to be each other. In mass, they want to be each other. Vanity is, hey, what do you say on the Devil's Advocate? What Al Pacino say? Vanity, it is my favorite sin. What do we do now? You do that, you live your life, right? You live your life. The only reason in MASH that black women don't deal with white men is because white men won't have them. I swear for God, if black women were the white men preference, they wouldn't deal with black men at all. Rose, the system, listen to what I'm saying, right? The system has done its job already. The project is completed because the generations, their mentality is already set into what the system programmed them in, right? The system has nothing to do with it anymore. It's done. No, I think what it is that, well, Tap, he said they want to beat each other. No, I think they just understand what they really, that they, neither one of them really understand what each man offers them, right? See, white women understand that the black man's masculinity is valuable, right? But what our women, they believe, they want the white man's money and status, right? But our women associate money and status with masculinity. No, they don't, Rose, because if they did, they would marry them. There's no stigma like it was 30, 40 years ago. That stigma is dead. If you want to marry a black woman, go get you one. They love to fuck y'all. We all love fucking y'all. That's what people do. I keep trying to tell y'all, the man who is willing to pay the freight to fuck you is the man you should be with. Fucking is just, it was supposed to be an act that two people do, that two people that love each other and are dedicated to each other should do. The system is working like a business. Hey, Mike, you can go on vacation. It's AI, right? That bitch run itself, bro. You said white women need to, it should be your life since that is what God put. Hey, harmonize to each their own, right? Sugar Bum just a mess. Sugar Bum just a mess, but she cool with me. I'm cool with her, right? White women need to black men for that one drop of blood. To the sisters, listen, what do y'all think when you hear a brother say they don't give a fuck about race? Right? So, hey, take it with a grain of salt, Sugar Bum. It's cool. My message ain't for everybody. I ain't for everybody. You not for everybody, right? You don't have to believe what I believe. I'm past the point of arguing with people on a belief system. You believe what you believe, and if you get the results you want, I'm happy for you. And I don't care who it is. If you get the results you want, I'm happy for you. By all means. Ain't no need for me and you or me to be with anybody because of what I believe, right? And you're free to believe what you want to believe. I think we will all eventually love who's loving us as individuals. That's not true. A lot of people have people that love them and they push them to the wayside. They disregard them. They friend zone them, right? They fuck them and push them on and, put more baggage on them. And that's men and women alike. That's men and women alike. It's so hard for people to love who love them. Right? Because that comes down again that comes down to vanity, right? It comes down to me, right? Not we. I'm French today. Evolved into what? Don't say Christ-like, right? Don't say God status, right? Because if you in God status, then you have to evaluate everything associated, not just you, but how you affect other people. Again, sis, we talking en masse, right? All my hoes, what's good? Right? We're talking en masse. Me personally, I believe society's devolving, not evolving. Most of these things, right? Most of these things that people do are so low level, right? So primal. It doesn't make any sense. Chap said, I used to feel that way. It seemed to me that my Spanish women were all about the grind and supporting your growth. 18 said, I can't believe it. Love your person. I grew up in a city with lots of diversity, so there was a lot of mixed race couples. My childhood best friend's mother was white and dad was black. It's got to get worse before it get better. Appreciate you. All I'm saying is nature dictates that you choose your species, right? You don't see a roach trying to fuck an ant. Listen to it. Tell me if that makes sense. You don't see a roach trying to fuck an ant, do you? What the fuck do I know? With that being said, y'all, I got to get back to work. I don't want to make this alone. We just want to put something on y'all mind for the day. Be safe out there. Love your people. Be back with you soon, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. People who come through. Y'all be safe out there. Love who loves y'all. Y'all be easy, y'all.